Let me tell you something I wish I could forget. But I can't. I've tried therapy, pills, even moving to a new town. But the nightmares always come back. And sometimes, I still hear the clicking. If you ever hear something crawling around your house at night, something with long, slow steps, don't look under the table. It started when I moved in with my uncle. My mom had just passed away, and he was the only family I had left. He lived in a quiet, creepy farmhouse at the edge of some woods, the kind of place with floorboards that groan even when no one's walking. Uncle Harris was strange, but kind. He always wore long sleeves even in the summer. He had locks on every door inside the house, not just the outside ones. He gave me a room on the second floor. He said, "If you hear anything at night, just stay in bed." Then he looked at me, dead serious, and added, "Especially if it sounds tall." That night, I heard it. It was around 2 a.m. I woke up to a weird, clicking sound, like wood tapping against wood. Then came the footsteps. But they didn't sound normal. They were too far apart. Like someone with really long legs was walking around the house, step, step, click, click. I stayed in bed, just like he said. But the steps got closer. Then they stopped, right outside my door. I held my breath. No knock, no creak. Just silence. Then, slowly, I heard it crawl away. The next morning I asked Uncle Harris about it. He didn't look surprised. He just said, "That wasn't for you, not yet." Then he handed me a small pouch. Inside was salt and a thin piece of string. He said, "Put this on your windowsill and never ever leave food on the table overnight." I followed his rules for 2 weeks. But one night, I forgot to clean up. Just one plate. Just one half-eaten sandwich. That's all it took. I woke up to the sound of silverware hitting the floor. Then the clicking again. Step. Step. Creak. This time I got brave. I tiptoed down the stairs and peeked through the crack in the kitchen door, and I saw it. Its legs were as long as the ceiling was high, thin and sharp, like spider legs, but made of old bone and wood. Its back was hunched. Its skin was pale and stretched too tight, like it had been pulled over the wrong shape. And its arms, dear God, its arms dragged on the floor behind it, long and limp like ropes of skin. It didn't walk. It creaked. And every time it moved, its head twisted, like it was listening for something. I covered my mouth. I didn't breathe. It reached out, slowly, and slid under the dining table. That's when I understood. It waits there, like a trap. Uncle Harris found me the next morning, still hiding in the closet. He didn't even ask what happened. He just sighed. Now it knows you know. We never talked about it again. But a week later, Uncle Harris disappeared, and under the dining table, a long, deep scratch in the wood. Now I live alone. I don't eat at my table anymore. I sleep with salt around my bed, and I never leave leftovers out. But some nights, I still hear it walking. Step, step, click, click. If you ever hear it too, please don't look under the table.